Hello, teacher. Good evening. My name is Adrián Castillejas Camilla, and the story that I read is 3 Hours Between Planes by F. Scott Fitzgerald. The story talks about a man whose flight arrived to his hometown airport, and when he got down the airplane, when he got off the airplane, he had 3 hours for him to do whatever he wanted. So he went on and looked for his old love, like when he was little. He used to love a girl. Um, he called him and told her that he was on town in town. So she rapidly told him to go and see her so they can meet up since a lot of time. Uh, the guy's name was Donald, and the woman's name was Miss Nancy Holmes. But then Nancy got married to Walter G. Ford, I believe. And okay, so the story continues. Nancy and Donald met at Nancy's house. They started talking about when they were little, when they used to love each other, when uh, when they had that, that time that they loved each other. So they knew but they were too small for them to know to think about a future for them. So one time, Donald had to leave town, and he left. Nancy started to feel a bit angry towards him because he left him. Then throughout the night, through they were talking, the conversation about the past and everything. They Nancy got out of picture where she said she has seen she saw Donald. So Donald saw the picture, and he was struggling for to find him, to find himself. He couldn't find himself. So he started looking around until he told Nancy that Donald that was there was not he was not that Donald. It was another Donald that was in the neighborhood. So then Nancy, all this time, she believed that he was with this other Donald, not the Donald that he actually was. She thought that she was with another Donald, that his name was Donald Bowers. In the story, that the principal the principal character was Donald. I don't remember what's the Donald's name, but Donald Bowers was the other guy. So she, all that time, she believed that he was with Donald Bowers, even though he was with another guy not named Donald. That's why in the story she said that she had a little bit of trouble, like distinguishing the grown up face of Donald, because it was not the Donald that she was expecting to see. So the story ended that in the Donald started to fall in love again with her, but she thought she was another Donald. So the story didn't end well. The guy, this Donald, had to go back to the airport for him to catch the other plane that he was missing, and that's where the story ends. I think it was a pretty good story. As I was reading it, I got very involved with it, and I certainly didn't expect that turn. The part when the girl thought this guy was another Donald. That never happened. So I thought it was a very, very good story.